Hey everyone, I'm Luke Melky with Fusion Videos, where we make improv filmmaking as a YouTube community. Let's roll.
Scene 12, take 4.
I know just last week we released a video about how we're going to be making this month's film. We have a little bit of a problem. You've probably heard of it. It's COVID-19. It's limiting our group sizes to 10 or less. And this film we're going to produce is going to have probably a little bit larger cast. And we're going to have a few extra crew members. That means we're going to run over the 10 limit. So that kind of means we can't shoot that film this month. So we're going to jump into the idea I was going to do next month, which is going to be a one-man film production, where I'm going to be the camera crew, the director, the actor. I know it's going to be really hard getting along with the actors and crew member when I'm the only one. I know this kind of film actually really works into the whole isolating ourselves so we don't spread the virus. So this is something you can even do back at home. I'll list some ideas down below, maybe some video ideas or something like that. You can produce some of your own films just inside your own house, your apartment. You can use your cell phone, just something like that, and create your own films. I love to see some of your links down below of videos you might have created with these, because that's what we're here for. We're here to make films as a community. So now we're gonna get ready and pull out our handy dandy story cubes, and let's see what we get this time. So I've already picked out 2 here. I've just picked them out at random. I don't know what's on them, so we're gonna do again the whole rolling into the hat thing. Yeah, I have hat hair. So now what do we have here? We have a light bulb, and I think it's a person at a crossroads. We had something like this once before. I don't remember if this is the exact one, but it was something like it, and the light bulb. Be right back with some film ideas that we can build off of these 2 suggestions. All right, so having something like this with the crossroads or the decision points, it fits into the classic story circle, where you have to have a test, a crossroads, a turning point, whatever you want to call it, for the main character. So that works in really well with classic storytelling. That gives me a lot more freedoms what I can do with this. The light bulb, it could be just a light, but it could also just be an idea of something like, oh, that's a great idea, bing, you know, the whole little light bulb thing. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards with those 2 things, and an idea I've actually thought about a while ago. It's been in the back of my brain for a long time, and I don't know if it might be too big of a thing to try to put out right now. And I think it kind of fits with this whole one person doing something, also with just the pandemic that's going around right now. What would it be like if a computer virus was able to make itself physical? So instead of just attacking computers, what would it be like if it was somehow able to create itself basically as its own AI and create itself into physical forms and reproduce in the physical world? What would that look like? What would happen to the world? And let's say the main character, which will be me, has to be the person who figures this out. I'm like locked down into a lab or something. It's kind of what I'm thinking right now. And I'm the only person in this lab. I'm by myself trying to figure out what's happening. I got to make sure I don't get infected or have these viruses come in and find where I am. So I got to figure out how to cure the world of this problem of the computer viruses going physical. So I have to make sure that this physical form of a computer virus doesn't attack me, doesn't attack my facility, doesn't find out where I am, while I have to figure out how to cure it, because for all I know, I'm the only person that's still around. So I'm thinking doing the classic, like almost like the NASA, if someone's out in a spaceship, having the camera that's recording them while they're documenting everything they're doing. I'm also going to have a camera some other places too, so it's not going to look like it's just always a webcam type of thing. But that'll be part of it. It'd be me going through my process. How do I come up with a cure for this? What's the crossroads? Am I defeated at first? I think I don't have it. To come crossroads, do I keep going? Do I just give up? Do I just whatever? And then that's the turning point. And then I have the brilliant idea layer on how I'm actually going to solve this. But before I can figure out how I would actually solve this, I would like to hear your thoughts, your inputs. What would a physical virus be like if it started as a computer virus? What would it do? How would it interact with the world? What type of form would it create? Would it actually be the super microscopic type of things we think of as viruses today? Would it create something else? What would it do? And also, how would something like that become maybe from a digital thing only to a physical, but still run off of bits and bytes, and still has that digital aspect to it, how would it interact with the world we have today? So we'd love to hear your thoughts and ideas on this story idea, and put them down below. Also share some of the videos that you're creating with us. Let us know if you're creating some of these videos by yourself as well. Also, please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all those things that most channels ask you to, because it really does help out the channel. Go ahead and follow along with the next few videos about how I'm making this film and our final film, which hopefully will be in about a month as well. So thank you for watching.